Blah. So you're now tuned in to hoodactionnews.com with your boy Post, aka PTM, Post the Mogul. Now, tonight, as you can see, tonight is most definitely, tonight is going to be a Chucky night. As you can see, I got Chucky holding up the screen, and we about to get it popping. So the first story is out of Philadelphia, where I am, right? Get my seat adjusted. So the first story is out of Philadelphia. Can you see me? Woo-hoo-hoo. There we go. So the first story is out of Philadelphia. Now, I'm going to play you this story so you can see what happened. This story, it's a couple different layers to this story. So there's a lot of layers to this story right here. I'm going to play you what happened, and then we'll go over the layers of this story. And then I want to talk about not necessarily some laws, but let me play the story first. Let me play the story. It's a lot of details.
Say she stabbed a man in the neck. The woman is facing murder charges tonight after police say she stabbed a man in the neck.
The suspect says the man stole her phone inside of a convenience store in North Philadelphia, and investigators say she went after him to get it back, but that confrontation turned violent.
Thursday night, I'm Sarah Bloomquist along with Gray Hall. Rick and Shari have the night off, and the big story on Action News is a deadly end to a theft at a corner store.
We know it happened last night in the 2600 block of Germantown Avenue, and it was all captured on surveillance video.
Action News reporter Chad Pradelli is live at police headquarters with the latest now on the investigation. Chad.
Yes, Sarah, Christmas joy turned to tragedy in North Philadelphia last night. Like you said, we have the surveillance video. It is disturbing, and we're stopping short of showing the actual stabbing. It happened here on the 2600 block of Germantown in North Philadelphia. This is surveillance from the Germantown convenience store. Investigators say Ernest Pickett came in to buy some cigarettes. As he walks out, he allegedly steals a phone charging on a gaming machine. Police say it belonged to a woman outside the corner store having a smoke. She chases after Pickett, pats him down, and then allegedly stabs him in the neck.
So let me go to the screen right here. So let me enlarge this. So this is the thing that in this story, when you see on my screen here, the lady right there is actually initially she's the victim. So the lady on the screen is initially the victim. So she got her phone stolen. So she was in the corner store. She got her phone stolen. Now, as you can see, she's patting the guy down and she's trying to get her phone back. So I'm gonna rewind this a little bit.
And then allegedly stabs him in the neck.
I just can't talk right now. I just can't talk right now. I just can't talk right now.
Now this is the guy's family.
And then allegedly stabs him in the neck.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. So that's the victim's family. So I'm gonna keep it right there. So that's the victim's family. I'm not gonna play the victim's family. If you want to watch this video, you can watch the original video, right? So she goes in the store. Now, when I say she, the lady right here on the screen, she goes into the store. She actually gets her phone stolen. I think she sat it down on the counter to charge the phone. The guy steals her phone. She goes out, and then as you can see, like they didn't show the final swipe. She slashed him, and that one swipe killed him. Now, he actually ran off a little. He tried to run up the street a little bit, and then he died like stumbling. Now, this is the thing, right? Now, I'm not saying that she should have got away with this, right? But how you handle this situation is key. Now, I'm not calling the kettle black when I'm saying handle the situation, because I myself have been in a situation like that, not not in detailistically like this, but situations where you want to do more, but you can't, because if you do more, you'll wind up going to jail. So in this situation, what she should have did, now it shoulda, coulda, woulda, but let's learn from this situation. Somebody steals your phone, right? The first thing you should do, you go approach the guy to see if he actually has it. If he doesn't give it back, now really you shouldn't be approaching the guy, but we all know this is in the hood, and she's probably from the neighborhood. So I'm repeat that again, ladies. You really shouldn't be approaching the guy. This guy probably is the type of guy that wouldn't hit, he wouldn't hit a woman or that type, but you can't bank on that. So you never want to approach a guy. Then he obviously said he doesn't have the phone, right? Which we all know that he had the phone. She pulled out the knife and slashed him. So at the point where you actually pull out the knife and you're going to stab somebody, you're going to get a murder charge like she is. See how she's next to Chucky? So you don't want to get a murder charge over your items getting stolen. Like I said, I don't want to call the kettle black, because I'm gonna give you an example. If I go outside and see somebody trying to steal my car, I'm going to want to shoot them. But by law, you can't shoot them. You're out of the car. The car is off. Now you can go out there and you can shoot them maybe with a BB gun or a paintball gun. I joke with my buddy. I said if I catch somebody stealing my car, I know I can't kill him. I'll shoot him with pink paintball so the cops will know who the hell they're looking for after you call the cops, right? So you cannot kill the person if they're stealing your items. So if you're a store owner and somebody just goes in the store, well that's a thin line. 'Cause if they come in the store with hammers, like banging stuff and all this and that, that may be a little different story, because they actually got hammers, and then they're like knocking stuff out. You ever see the guys robbing a jewelry store? That might be a little different story. But if somebody comes in, picks up an item and walks out, you cannot run up to them and shoot them and kill them. You're going to go to jail. This pretty much is the same situation. She she pursued this guy, stabbed him, and then now she has a murder charge, and she's sitting next to Chucky. Chucky's like, damn, she ain't got nothing on me, right? Now, the messed up part, now, I'm not going to show this guy's family. This guy actually died. The messed up part about this is this guy's family saying that this guy wasn't too bad of a guy. He had a criminal history, but I don't want to get into that, right? I just want to get into how we can learn from this situation. A couple weeks ago, I did a video where a guy was getting his car stolen. He was at an ATM. The guy gets in his car while this other guy's in the ATM, pulls off. He rides down, he's like up the street a little bit. The guy shoots in his car, kills the guy. Now, the car owner and guy at the ATM has got a murder charge. Now, if the car owner was in the car, and then the guy opened the door telling him to get out, then you can shoot the guy. That's an active carjacking. If you're away from, like, this lady was away from the phone, so it's not an armed robbery. So the cops are going to hit you. They're going to hit you with the same gray area. The law, the cops, they're going to get you with the same gray area. She got hit with the gray. This lady right here, it feels like a robbery, but it's literally by law not a robbery, because they got the video of him taking the phone from the inside, and then you're going after him after. Now, if he walked up to her and took the phone out of her hand, that's an active robbery. She may have gotten off with this if it was an active robbery. So talk to your lawyer or a criminal lawyer and ask them about these gray areas, right? So before you go trying to play hero and go kill somebody because they took your Amazon packages, that's another one that I would have a hard time with. Somebody trying to steal my packages. I definitely want to shoot you, but I'm not, because I know I'm going to go to jail. That's why you keep baseball bats and nunchucks around, right? Keep some. I may be giving bad advice. Talk to your lawyers what you do. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Talk to your lawyer. So this lady is allegedly going to, like, she's going to get the murder charge because the guy already stole it and he's walking away and she stabbed him. So she's going to get the murder charge. This is the same thing, like I said, where the guy was at the ATM and the guy stole his car and then he shot down the street. You're going to get the same type gray area. I call it gray area charges. So this lady, she is the person that stabbed this guy, but she's actually the victim first. She's the first victim, and then he wound up being a second victim, because you can't go after nobody and kill him. And that's the gray area right there. Now, like I said, I'm in Philadelphia. This is in Philadelphia. This is a crazy case. You want to give condolences to the family in this case, but this is a case of two wrongs don't make a right. Not two rights. Two wrongs don't make a right. And this is a classic case of two wrongs cannot and never will make a right. So that's what happened on this case. Now, I might do a follow-up, just to see like what actually happened with this young lady right here, but you have to pay you gotta pay very close attention to the laws, when you want to go after somebody, or you gotta really look at what's going on, because the cops want to do everything, right? The cops want to be the hero. You're not going to get off. So let me just see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, you're not, in that case. You're not going to get off. You're not, and they're going to try to hit you with the book. Like, the law is the law, and a lot of times the law is not fair, and that's one of them. But it's also common sense. You can't